Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Diddy Kong here once again.
And I'm Pinkie Pie here. Hey every pony and everyone else for that matter, welcome back for some more of the Maxi Toys videos.
And yes, welcome back to more Let's Play of Mario Party Star Rush for the Nintendo 3DS/Nintendo 2DS. So last time we actually did manage to tackle for the final board in Balloon Bash, and overall we actually did manage to achieve, not to mention with the Star Rush ranking, but also the Super Star Rush ranking for that too. So even then though, huge success in the end. So even then though, that yeah. So today for this video, so we're going to be focused on just only one mode for this particular episode for this part, as far as in this point and onwards. And the first things first is that we need to actually get into this rhythm reticle. So that means it's more likely a rock band syndrome mode. That yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? But even then though, that the player choice for this particular mode, as you can see on screen, that we decided to actually go for Rosalina this time around. Or actually, to be more perfectly precise, that we might actually go for a little bit more, I don't know what I would call a girl band or something like that. But even then though, we'll start to find this out and see. So let's just go ahead and pick Rosalina right here. So let's go pick any random opponents. We're gonna have Luigi, Mario, and Wario. So even then though, that does seems more likely an average choice. But even then though, that you don't actually change your computer opponent's difficulty this time around because it's all automated. So even then though, that's the only major premise of this. So this is what the rhythm reticle looks like. It's basically you could actually just play those different songs based off of the different Mario universe. Like for instance, there's Super Mario World's Overworld theme, and also Super Mario 3D Land theme, and also for the likes of the Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme, Super Mario 3D World, Super Bell Hill, and also new Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme, and also Super Mario 64 Slide theme, and new Super Mario Bros. Wii Castle theme, / new Super Mario Bros. 2 and new Super Mario Bros. U, and also new Super Mario Bros. U Underwater theme, or new Super Mario Bros. 2 and new Super Mario Bros. Wii version, and also Super Mario Galaxy Gusty Garden Galaxy, which I'm glad that that's actually a good choice. And finally, Dr. Mario Chill, which can only be actually accessed once you actually tap in a Dr. Mario amiibo. So yeah, this is the only Mario Party game to actually add in a Dr. Mario amiibo to actually function as. So even then though, it's a pretty interesting choice. So yeah, let's go for these particular songs one by one. And before warning there, folks, this is going to be the only part of this Let's Play that actually contains a copyright issue. Because, for instance, for example, if we're playing through Super Mario 3D Land theme, especially Super Mario 3D World and later songs and onwards, don't expect that there's going to be a copyright issue warning. So even then though, unfortunately though, we don't get as much more views on that one point because obviously that's going to happen. So anyways, let's get started right there, starting with Super Mario World's Overworld theme. And basically, if you see on the bottom screen right there, you have two different choices. Well, one which is actually the orchestra set, which and the second option that we don't actually unlock yet, but even though we will eventually come across towards it until one day. So you do have a full selection of instruments you're going to be selecting with. There's a violin, trumpet, and flute, and of course drums. So even then, let's go for those in all these instruments one by one until vice versa. So yeah, let's get started with drums first. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what these control scheme wise from Rhythm Reticles. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Perform to the beat of the music notes. So you can either have two different control schemes. One, you can either use the stylus to perform, or even the recommendable is the A button, which I did not know at first. But even though that at first glance, that when we actually first saw this as a trailer from Nintendo Direct, you probably expect it's going to be a stylus only minigame, but it turns out there's going to be two alternate controllers. So, anyways, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started here. So I'll let you enjoy these themes every now and then, so I hope you guys do enjoy it.
pretty amazing for that music right there.
But even then though, I don't think we actually get ourselves a flawless run, because as you can tell, much like any other Guitar Hero based games, is that you do have a ranking system. So basically there are 4 different types of rankings. There is perfect, great, not quite, and missed. So as you can see on the bottom screen, we actually got ourselves 64 perfects and 21 greats. So yeah, you do have a 3 selection of ranks you can probably get up to. Like the highest rank out of all, much like any other Sonic games, it was actually the S rank. So even then though, that seriously, getting an S rank on those specific songs is actually a little bit more tougher than I expected. But anyway, now we move on into Super Mario 3D Land's main theme, so let's go for Trumpet now. So I hope you guys do enjoy this music. So even then though, you should probably expect to have this point as far as in this point in time. Alright, let's get on to it. Alright, not bad. That was it for that song. So even though, unfortunately though, similar to how it does in the previous song, that we didn't get a flawless run. So I think the only time it makes the S rank so difficult to perform is the fact that the timing aspect of these specific notes is a little bit too strict. Even especially noticeable if you're trying to desperately want to get some more perfects, however most of the time you're constantly getting yourselves a great rating. So that's the only nitpicking I have with this mode, is that sometimes that, oh yeah, by the way, if you manage to get yourselves an S rank on any of these songs, you actually unlock something that's quite worth it though. And that was the form of the I can't remember exactly what this other set is called, but even then I will never know. But anyways, now we move on into the next song, which should be Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme. Okay, so it doesn't usually go in a continuing order from the specific version or this rendition of Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme, unlike how it does in any other Mario games for that matter. So, hey, at least we got ourselves an A rank, so that's a pretty high score, but not it's like the best, unlike how it does in the S rank though, however, though. So, anyway though, so, and by the way, I hate the fact that, there's another nitpicking I actually have gripe I have with this, that although the music quality is actually pretty good, especially with the Nintendo-based songs they actually performed. However, I will say though is that these instruments doesn't usually match up the quality of the songs, I must say. Yeah, I do have a nitpicking with this one. So anyway, now we move on to Super Mario 3D World, Super Bell Hill. And that one is actually pretty short by the comparison to Super Mario 3D Land's theme. I think that's where it's at. But even then, although I just not even expected to see how easily short this was. But anyways, we got another A rank, so that's pretty good so far. But even though we actually got ourselves 7th grades, which I'm not a big fan of. But still, sometimes it's really hard to actually just get yourselves an S rank. But even then, the only method you can only do is just basically just get a lot of perfects and all that stuff. You know what I mean. Okay, now we move on to New Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme. So, yeah, enjoy listening to this music. So, yeah. And it looks like this theme is actually heavily borrowed from the original New Super Mario Bros. On the DS because of the little tone as it's actually been handled in. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting for the most part. And we actually got ourselves yet another A rank, so even then though, that the only time we actually need to get ourselves an S rank is to do not get as many grades. So, even though that's all the only things we can think of. Anyways, I believe we're actually in the halfway point of some of the songs list. So next up we have ourselves Super Mario 64 slide theme. So let's go for drums now. So even then, enjoy this little energetic music from Super Mario 64 / Super Mario 64 DS if you want to prefer. God damn! Why do we choose this instrument in the first place? Oh, god dang, my thumb is actually killing me. But it's gonna be a lot of A button mashing as far as this is concerned, but hey, as far as the results concerned, we got ourselves 119 perfects and 87 grades, which I'm not a big fan of, and 6, not quite. So even then though, that's because our timing's a little bit early, so... But even then, that was quite fast. I know, right, Diddy Kong? It's insane. But anyways, I think we got ourselves 4 more songs left, so next up we have New Super Mario Bros. Wii Castle theme, or if I like to call it New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U Castle theme, because they both sound exactly identical, and also not to mention New Super Luigi U as well, if you want to include that. But the only difference was, though, is that New Super Luigi U is actually a bit faster. Oh boy. It's pretty average, even then though it's a bit better than the likes of how it does in Super Mario 64 slide theme for the likes of, you know, the quick timing with the button presses, but even then, we're still able to achieve the B rank because, you know, our missed timing lead, so still we have not got our S rank so far, which we definitely need to get a lot of practice with. So as next up we have is New Super Mario Bros. U underwater theme. So let's just hope if we actually get ourselves I don't know if we could actually try our best if we're actually trying to get every single S rank in the game. At least as far as in this mode is concerned, if you like to say Diddy Kong. Oh yeah, my bad. Anyway though. Huh, pure pressure right there. But even then though, that we actually did manage to done with that. So we only got 2 songs left, ladies and gentlemen, which all consist of one of my favorite music in Super Mario Galaxy, and also not to mention Dr. Mario Chill theme. So even then though, yeah, I think this is easily without doubt the greatest mini modes in the entire game, because obviously that it makes everything about this mode in general that you can actually listen to every single of your favorite music from any other Mario game. So let's not go for trumpets, instead let's go for flutes. So even then though, next up we actually got ourselves, speaking of such, we got ourselves Super Mario Galaxy Ghastly Garden Galaxy. At least in the bedroom area.
Oh, the music is so masterpiece right there. I absolutely love this music.
Even especially noticeable way we actually play Super Mario Galaxy 1 at this point,
But even then, I'm really so glad that how this theme actually makes an appearance in the Mario Party title.
but except the fact that these instruments will actually just sometimes occasionally ruins this epic music, so even then, that's just for my personal preference.
But once again, we got ourselves a B rank, however.
Anyways, now we move on to the last music of the group, Dr. Mario Chill.
So even then, as we mentioned this earlier, that in order to actually unlock this is by consist of two things.
You can either scan in Dr. Mario Amiibo,
or even just reach up to that certain amount of levels. And I believe that you can also actually unlock Diddy Kong at the same time, too.
I'm pretty sure you have to reach up to level 11, so that's as far as I'm concerned with this, so...
But even then, we'll explain more on the unlockable methods until we actually get into the very end of the playthrough. Flipping hell. Oh, goodness gracious me, a lot of timing involved.
However, though, we actually did it in a rough run this time, because even then, though, that if we see on the bottom screen, we actually got ourselves 172 perfects, which is pretty high, actually, and, excuse me, greats, which was 75, and not quite in 11, and missed only 2, so even then, though, that was actually pretty average, I think. Even though it's not the best in the entire thing, but unfortunately, though, we did not get any S ranks in any of the music, so it's a little bit underwhelming. So anyways, we'll just have to take a break. Yeah, thank you, game, for actually just telling me that.
So anyways, join us next time on Let's Play Mario Party Star Wars. You should definitely recommend this mode entirely, if only judged the fact that these familiar music you've already listened to since the previous Mario games.
So yeah, I should definitely recommend that mode.
So anyways, join us next time on Let's Play Mario Party Star Wars from Nintendo 3DS.
We only got 3 modes left, excluding the last one, which we actually get into the finale part of this Let's Play.
Next up, we'll be moving on into Mario Shuffle, so should be familiar with you guys.
So anyways, see you guys next time.
Later, fellas.
See you guys then.